Lakesha Woods from Enjoy Life Magazine and Enjoy Life Travel and Enjoy Life Travel Club. So what I wanted to do is come to you guys today and let you know how my experience went going to apply for my U.S. passport. I went to an authorized acceptance facility, which just so happened to be the U.S. Post Office. And one thing I noticed that the website does not tell you is that you may have to bring in some additional documents if you've had a name change or if you've been recently married. Even if you weren't recently married, but you decided to change your name to your husband's name or your spouse's name, you would need to bring in some formal proof showing that you have permission, legal permission to have that name change. Or if you were married and then divorced, in my case, I had to bring in my divorce decree proving that I had permission to go back to my maiden name, which is Woods. I didn't know that. So when I got there, I ended up having to go back home and getting my divorce decree and coming back. Now, be prepared to leave these documents. You are going to need your photo ID, a U.S. photo ID, or either your driver's license or state driver's license. You're also going to need your certified birth certificate. Now, not the birth certificate that your mom saved for you with your footprints on from when you were a baby and all that good stuff. No, you need the real deal. And if you don't have, in Florida, we have a place called Vital Statistics that people order their birth certificates from. I don't know what it's called in each state, but in Florida it's called Vital Statistics. So you have to go through a state authorized department or wherever, Department of Health, I don't know. You can Google it and find out where you can get a certified birth certificate from. They will take your birth certificate and they are going to send that in with your application. So you're going to have to wait the 4 to 6 weeks and possibly a little bit longer to get that stuff back. So this is what they gave me once I did everything. They tell you that it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks routine service, which means if you can stand to wait the regular time, it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks before you get your passport back. If you need expedited service, it would come back to you in about 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, the expedited service is for there's an additional fee for the expedited service. They let you know that if you don't hear back from them within 4 weeks, then you should get on the phone and start making some phone calls. So it was just an easy process as far as coming in. Then the lady reviewed the application. Depending on what city you're in, you may have a longer wait. I didn't have such a long wait. There weren't very many people just lined up to get passports in the city that I'm in, fortunately. So it was just an in and out thing for me. So I didn't mind going back home to get my divorce decree. They did need to keep that as well. So they won't keep your driver's license. They'll just make a copy of your driver's license. But your birth certificate and any documentation proving a name change or of any kind, you will need to leave that with them. They do tell you that they'll give it back though. So that's the good thing. So, and as far as the cost for the regular passport with just the passport book and just the routine service, it was, with the post office fees included, for me it was $151.20. So that wasn't bad. I was looking to spend probably like around $200. I thought that's what it probably would cost. It didn't. So it was it's fairly, it's pretty affordable. It's not too expensive. I mean, if you're want to be traveling, $151 shouldn't be that much. If you can afford to travel and you want to go outside of this country, I mean, $151.20 is not too much to ask for. So I just wanted to share with you guys my experience going to apply for my first passport. They are good for 10 years. So you won't have to apply for another one for 10 years. But during your initial application process, you will need to list travel dates. So you have to put down an expected travel date, from the time you expect to leave and the time that you expect to return. So gives them an idea of how soon you'll need your passport back. So that's my little travel tip for you guys today. Just know that if you have any unusual situation, even if it seems like a dumb question, it's really not a dumb question, because you're going to save yourself a lot of time if you get on the telephone and just run it down to the representative that's going to answer the phone. Save yourself some time, because if you're in a larger city, you may have a lot more people waiting, and you want to just save yourself some time and be prepared, and be as prepared as you possibly can be. So when you get down there, my passport picture wasn't all that cute, but that's another thing, they give you a little copy of your passport picture, and they tell you when you get your passport back to make a copy of your passport, so that if you ever lose it in traveling, it will be a lot easier for them to issue you another one, because you'd already have a copy of it. Alright, so those are my travel tips for you guys today, and I look forward to getting back with you guys with some more information. Bye now.